बहुत जन्म पर मत तैं हारियो, बहुत जन्म पर मत तैं हारियो, अस्थिर मत नहीं पाई. He says, numerous lifetimes have been spent by you in coming and going, and always wandering outside, and never ever you came within and made your consciousness still within. You have been traveling day and night in every lifetime, wandering, traveling. Now you are tired. बहुत जन्म पर मत तैं हारियो, अस्थिर मत नहीं पाई. मानस देह पाए पद. Only in human body you can become one with God through devotional, loving, sincere meditation. मानस देह पाए पद हर हर भज, नानक बात बताई. Maharaj Ji, I'm telling you, this is how you become still, peaceful, and your coming and going will end. Yut manas deh paye pad. You will reach that state of consciousness which is content, which is all satisfied, does not wander around. There is no hunger, no thirst, no desire in that. I was saying that as soon as a child becomes 2-3 years old and he becomes so inquisitive, he keeps asking, what is this, what is this, what is this? So he starts learning words, and the words form thoughts. And the words and thoughts cover our consciousness. And that gives us the impression that I know. What is this? This is flower. I know this is flower. While we know nothing about the flower. But the mind gets the belief that I know, because I know its name, so I know it. So we have never seen His creation as it should be seen. We always saw, named it, labeled it. And that did what? That always kept us on the surface. That never let us go deep, never let us find the truth, and always made us believe that I know. That is the most astonishing thing. What happens there? There is our soul looks outside from that point. Previously it was our mind, and soul does not judge. Soul just sees all others souls, and we cannot name the souls. Maybe we can name Manga Singh as some body, but there cannot be put any name to souls. So just see everybody souls. You cannot see one, and it would be almost impossible to focus at any one person. And if you go out, you won't be able to see just one tree. You will see the whole thing, whole landscape. And that is where the depth in us starts coming. And that depth, only that depth can recognize what is true and what is false. That when our consciousness, Maharaji, lifts it up and brings it to the back of our head, and when by staying there you open your eyes, you won't name anybody, anything. No. You would see something so amazing, new, fresh. That's the difference between the mind and the soul. When mind sees something, and when the mind is replaced by the soul, when the water of the bubble falls at its feet and becomes the soul, not becomes the soul, merges itself with the soul. कुदरत है कीमत नहीं पाए, शीश दे पिछले पास. So as soon as possible the consciousness must be brought up with His grace along the spine to the back of the head, so that we can see the reality. We can see the reality. गल्लां वड्डियां कीतियां निक्कियां वे. Your creation, everything is so vast, so magnificent, so precious, invaluable. But I kept putting values on everything. गल्लां वड्डियां कीतियां निक्कियां वे. गल्लां वड्डियां कीतियां निक्कियां वे. गल्लां वड्डियां कीतियां निक्कियां वे. गल्लां वड्डियां कीतियां निक्कियां. Whenever we name anything, any place, any person, we all are the nature. We are His nature is what He has created. गल सब तेरी ही जोत दे रंग चन्ना. The moment we name something, somebody, some place, we cannot see the reality in that. Even in ourselves, we say, all the thoughts, this is my family, this is my house, this is my business, and all this combined is me. That's not me. That's when the consciousness rises to the back of the head. Only then we come to recognize that this consciousness at the background is me. This consciousness at the background is me. That's all. I'm not Menga Singh. I'm not owner of that house, owner of that business, whose family. No, this thing is me. And this is totally independent. It has nothing to do with anything except God. सब तेरी ही जोत दे रंग चन्ना, सब तेरी ही जोत दे रंग चन्ना, तिना तरिया जिन्ना दा बत्तियां वे. The only way to go beyond those thoughts is to keep ourselves empty through Jat Bhara Simran. Sadhu Sang Paya Mani Uddam. Maharaji says all the knowledge which you had accumulated, that happened in your sleep. And in your sleep you can never see the truth, you can only see the dreams. By coming into the holy congregation, Sadhumati Sangat, through meditation, my mind woke up. मिट गई चिंता सिमरे अनंत, सागर तरे आ पाई, हृदय हर कै चरण बसाई. He says, always the God should dwell in your heart area. Always. Only then you can get above the thoughts and words. Otherwise, you would keep calling other people by those names, you would keep calling everything by those names, and you will never know the truth. And you will also believe that you are Phalana Singh too, while you are not Phalana Singh. You are divine light, divine consciousness. Anybody who experiences that self can never forget that how peaceful, how still, how joyous, how beautiful I am. There's no word I there, but just to talk about, we have to use this word. But there we cannot say I am this. No, I cannot see that. I is the mind. It is when we go above mind. Hriday ख्यालां तो मुक्त करनी है. Let us empty our consciousness from all the thoughts by Jat Pahara Simran. Let us push the breath downward as well as backwards towards the spine. Please do only twice more, but much longer. All the breath must be used and all the energy. Any sense of tingling there, please recognize. Please feel something moving up, starting from the navel point to the heart area. Become focused at the heart area while keeping the Shabad in consciousness. I'm not making the sound, it's just happening. I'm breathing with my mouth closed. This is when the state of the present becomes empty. Then this sound will come. The state becomes like a float. This is when the breath flows uninhibited. Sadit, please come at the heart. वे दिल बाकियां सजना वे दिल बागियां सजना नाले औन तेरे इश्क हवावां वे दिल बागियां सजना My beloved, come to the garden of my heart, garden of love. I have planted a garden of love for you in my heart. Come there, and with you will come the winds of Ishq. ਤੈਨੂੰ ਵੇਖਿਆ ਆਵੇ ਸੰਤੋਖ I become content, peaceful as soon as I feel you. And I decorate my heart with your love and offer it to you. I decorate my heart with love for you and offer that to you. With ਤੈਨੂੰ ਵੇਖਿਆ ਆਵੇ ਸੰਤੋਖ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਵੇਖਿਆ ਆਵੇ ਸੰਤੋਖ ਰੱਖਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਦਿਲ ਨੂੰ ਪਰੋਸ ਰੱਖਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਦਿਲ ਨੂੰ ਪਰੋਸ ਬਾਝੋਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਜੀਣਾ ਵੇ ਮੁਹਾਲ It's so difficult to live without you. It's no life. To be without you is no life. To be without you is to burn in desires and worry, anxiety, insecurity. बाजो तेरे जीना ए मुहा बाजो तेरे जीना ए मुहाल बाजो तेरे जीना ए मुहाल होई जग वल्लों मैं बेत्यान होई जग वल्लों मैं बेत्यान होई जग वल्लों मैं बेत्यान ते मैं आपे नू पुल पुल जावा वे दिल बागिया सजना ते मैं आपे नू पुल पुल जावा वे दिल बागिया सजना ते मैं आपे नू पुल पुल जावा वे दिल बागिया सजना ते मैं आपे नू पुल पुल जावा वे दिल बागिया नाल आउन तेरे इश्क हवावां वे दिल बागिया सजना नाल आउन तेरे इश्क हवावां वे दिल बागिया सजना. Then whatever you see, wherever you look, that will possess you. That thought will, that thing, that person, that place, that situation will possess you. Not like the worldly way. No. It's in the divinely way. Until then we remain possessed by thoughts and talk. Then right now we are possessed by words, and then that thought will possess us. So instead of using words and thoughts, we will become possessed by the thought. Then a thought pertaining to Him, pertaining to His creation will possess you. You cannot forget God. You cannot forget His creation. you would forget the world because there is no world left anymore. The story is something else. The story is so deep. The story is so mysterious. ਹਿਰਦੈ ਹਰ ਕੈ ਚਰਨ ਵਸਾਈ। ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੁਖ ਪਾਇਆ ਸਹਿਜ ਧੁਨ ਉਪਜੀ ਰੋਗਾ ਕਾਨ ਮਿਟਾਈ। Please come to the forehead and become totally focused there, feeling God. No thought, please, no thought. Just become so tightly engaged in feeling Him and listening to the sound coming from the ear sides. Sukh paya sahaj tun upji roga kaan mitai. Sare rog, all the diseases have been destroyed. Kaam, krodh, lobh, moh, ahankar. ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ? ਕਿਆ ਗੁਣ ਤੇਰੇ ਆਖ ਵਖਾਣਾ ਕੀਮਤ ਕਹਿਣ ਨਾ ਜਾਈ। What price can I put on this? So beautiful, so peaceful, so small, so subtle, so tender voice, so mysterious voice. It's very easy to go deep within while listening to this sound. Gurmukh nadan, Gurmukh vedan, Gurmukh raya samai। कौन देस दा जोगिए तू किथे को आसण लाया वेड़िया। कौन देस दा जोगिए तू किथे को आसण लाया वेड़िया। ਮੋਢੇ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਹੱਥ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰੇ, ਮੋਢੇ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਹੱਥ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰੇ, ਚੋਲਾ ਕਿਹਾ ਪਾਇਆ ਵੇੜਿਆ। ਮੋਢੇ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਹੱਥ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰੇ, ਚੋਲਾ ਕਿਹਾ ਪਾਇਆ ਵੇੜਿਆ। ਮੋਢੇ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਹੱਥ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰੇ, chola mode te ki chola mode te ki ਤੇ ਕੀ ਹੱਥ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰੇ ਚੋਲਾ ਮੋਢੇ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਹੱਥ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਚੋਲਾ ਹੱਥ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰੇ ਚੋਲਾ ਪਾਇਆ ਮੋਢੇ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਹੱਥ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰੇ ਚੋਲਾ ਮੋਢੇ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਹੱਥ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰੇ ਮੋਢੇ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਹੱਥ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰੇ ਚੋਲਾ ਕਾਇਆ ਵੇੜਿਆ ਹਰ ਦਾਸਨ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਹੈ ਹਰ ਦਾਸਨ ਕੋ ਮਿੱਤ How beautiful. Babaji says God loves his devotees and he becomes their real true friend. हर दासन स्यों हर दासन स्यों प्रीत है हर दासन को मित हर दासन स्यों प्रीत है हर दासन हर दासन स्यों प्रीत है हर दासन को मित How beautiful. God, such a power comes in the hands. Because you are gone, you are no more. That thing in you which used to, which wanted to, which would like to use God is no more. You are incapable. Even though, how beautiful this is. How beautiful. What a joke. He likes joking. हर दासन के बस है ज्यों जंती के बस जंत हर दासन के बस है ज्यों जंती के बस जंत दासन के बस है ज्यों जंती के बस हर के दास हर त्याई दे कर प्रीतम स्योने. It happened because ishq with him. They did not want anything else. They forgot everything else, just ishq with him. Har ke das har ਧਿਆਏ ਦੇ ਕਰ ਪ੍ਰੀਤਮ ਸਿਉਨੇ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਸੁਣੋ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਸਭ ਜਗ ਮੈਂ ਵਰਸੈ ਮੇ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਸੁਣੋ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਸਭ ਜਗ ਮੈਂ ਵਰਸੈ ਮੇ and to those the God comes and they merge with him. They just ask for one thing, beg for one thing. Please be merciful and listen to me, that make your entire creation peaceful, loving, blissful. Animae ਵੇਖੀਏ ਅਜੈਬ ਕਰ ਮੁਹੱਬਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਯਾਦਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਪਰੇ ਨੇ ਪਏ. Let's go to the museum of the ishq. animae ਵੇਖੀਏ ਅਜੈਬ ਕਰ ਮੁਹੱਬਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਯਾਦਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਪਰੇ ਨੇ ਪਏ. ਅਜੈਬ ਕਰ ਮੁਹੱਬਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਯਾਦਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਪਰੇ ਨੇ ਪਏ. animae ਵੇਖੀਏ ਅਜੈਬ ਕਰ ਮੁਹੱਬਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਯਾਦਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਪਰੇ ਨੇ ਪਏ. ਆ ਵੇਖ ਚਿੱਠੀਆਂ ਸੀ ਲਿਖ ਲਿਖ ਦਿੱਤੀਆਂ ਮੈਂ ਉਮਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਾਅਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਰੇ. Look at these letters. These letters I wrote to her and promised that our love is for our lives. ਆ ਵੇਖ ਚਿੱਠੀਆਂ ਸੀ ਲਿਖ ਲਿਖ ਦਿੱਤੀਆਂ ਮੈਂ ਉਮਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਾਅਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਰੇ. ਆ ਵੇਖ ਚਿੱਠੀਆਂ ਸੀ ਲਿਖ ਲਿਖ ਦਿੱਤੀਆਂ ਮੈਂ ਉਮਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਾਅਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਰੇ. ਆ ਵੇਖ ਚਿੱਠੀਆਂ ਲਿਖ ਲਿਖ ਦਿੱਤੀਆਂ Tears